the Obama team said back in the day.
Right.
We were able to find a solution that actually removed the chemical weapons that were known from Syria in a way that the use of force would never have accomplished.
We struck a deal where we got 100% of the chemical weapons out.
People may criticize us for not having launched missiles against Assad after chemical weapons had been used, but keep in mind why we didn't. We didn't because they got rid of the chemical weapons. And that, in fact, was very important.
Can you believe those three stooges? This is the problem with this is this, people. It's not me saying it. It's not Fox News saying it. It's these three people in their own words saying this. They got rid of the chemical weapons, right? Oh, Bush said it about the Iraq, the weapons of mass destruction. He got vilified for it, and he should, and he did. He did. That was Colin Powell's gig, okay? The media went after him. But does the media go after these three liars? They have dates on them when they said, it's not me, it's not Fox, no, but their own freaking words. And everyone, oh, let's give them a pass. That's the thing, give them all a pass. Why give them a pass? The truth is the truth. I'm just reporting what they're saying. I didn't say it, they said it. John Kerry said 100% of the weapons are gone. He didn't say 90. If he said 99, oh, then the media give him a pass. Then it'd be okay. He said 100%. 100% is 100%. It's not 110%. I love when people say, oh, he did 110%. That's bullshit. 100% is all you can do. That's the max. 100%, 100%. Obama lied, and these people have a history of lying, and the media just kisses their freaking ass. I'm sick of it, and the public is sick of this shit. It's over and over and over. Anytime a Democrat does anything, it's acceptable in life. Why is that in life? I've always said go after both sides equally. If a Republican was doing what Hillary Clinton did, go after him. But now it's the collusion with Russia. Trump and Russia. Really, do you think Trump really, think about this, if you have a freaking brain in your head. Did Russia really want Trump, or the idiot Clinton who got money from the foundation from Russia, all these other countries that hate women and children and gays, she took money from all of them. Now, who would the world want? They know they can walk all over that idiot, Hillary. And they know Trump's a different cat, don't they? So you think Putin would want Trump over Hillary? Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? But you'd have Susan Rice. If her history wasn't as bad, then you can maybe she didn't lie, but she lied. She lied about Benghazi, had nothing to do with the video, right? She lied about surveillance. You know she surveilled them, right? Okay. She lied about Bird Dog. He served with honor and distinction. Really, really honorable. A traitor, a deserter, now a traitor. Give me a freaking break. These people are scoundrels. And now there's a fourth lie. It's about the gas. They got rid of all the gas. They just gassed the children on Tuesday, but they got rid of all the gas. And these people, the thing is, people, you need to realize, if they're wrong about that, you think they're wrong about Iran and giving them billions of dollars? What do you think about that, folks? You think that's wrong? Can you imagine if Trump did that in a dead of night, flew an airplane in? That's just so sick about the freaking media. And ABC, NBC, CBS, MSNBC, CNN, don't even report it. Susan Rice, we're not going to talk about it. That little Donnie Lemon, we're not going to talk about it. Insult your intelligence. You're insulting their intelligence by not telling them the truth, you freaking morons. But yet these people can do whatever the hell they want. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm fed up with it. The Democrats can do whatever freaking thing they want, and no one says a word about it. It's just brushed aside. A friend of mine told me the other day, he didn't even know the story about Ted Kennedy. He read this story about Ted Kennedy, and he came back to me and said, you were right. I knew about Ted Kennedy when I was a little kid. But he did Chappaquiddick killing women. You think anyone knows about that? No, they don't know about that, because he's a good Democrat. The Kennedy family. The family was on drugs. They were raping women. They were murdering women. I mean, come on. What has Trump kids done? Do they rape women? Are they on drugs? Are they in rehab? No, but they're the evil ones. Ivanka's the evil one. But Chelsea, she's the good old little communist bitch that we want up there next. It's amazing how there's double standard. And how is the public not sick of this shit? I mean, 90% of the public, not half and half. It shouldn't even be a split country. How are you okay if you're a Democrat with this? I used to be a Democrat, and most of us did when we were younger. But this is not the Democratic Party, people. These are anti-American party. They're anti-American. They're on the side of the criminals. They take the side of illegals over American citizens. It's unbelievable. They take the sides. They'll fight for the death for an illegal alien, but they won't stand up for a veteran. Tell me that makes sense. The people who fought for this country, who gave them the right to protest, they don't stand up for. They don't stand up for them. But the scoundrels that are illegals that sneak on in and suck at the services, oh, we got to take care of them all. Good little people. It's just unbelievable to me how people are so freaking backwards in our society. Everything Trump does is wrong. Everything Obama did, well, he was a good old boy. He was a good boy. Good boy. Never peep, never worried about nothing. Although in their own words, that's what gets me. And then Fox News lies. I have friends that say that. They tell me Fox News lies. What do they lie about? What are they lying about? They're not even reporting. It just is people in their own words. You saw them in their own freaking words. So what's the lying about there? Where's the lie if it's in your own freaking words? Is it changed? Is the wording changed? Did they mess up with the tape? Huh? Did they cut the tape, splice the tape? Is that what they did? No. They did nothing. But everything Trump does is evil, evil, evil. But the other guy, communist, the man who hated the country, hates Catholics, Christians, Jews, and cops. The media loved him. But the man who loves the country is trying to do good for the country. The media hates him. That is a backwards. I don't know what the hell it is. You tell me what's freaking backwards about that. Tell me about that. And now Judge Gorsuch even, 10 years ago, all the Democrats loved him. Now, oh, well, he's no good. He's too extreme. He's too extreme. He's extreme? Really? Extreme? Oh, okay, that's extreme. How about extreme? How about aborting kids at freaking 8 months? Is that extreme? No, that's par for the course. So it amazes me how these freaking Democrats work. Their brains are freaking warped. They're out of touch. They're on the side of the criminal. They're on the side of the terrorist. It's just everything is freaking backwards. And it's not just America, it's the world. Look at Sweden and Germany. They're in denial. They're getting blown up now. Car bombs. Not car bombs, excuse me. These idiots driving cars and trucks, running people over. That's a new thing. Maybe we can outlaw vehicles. How's that? We can all freaking hitchhike. That wouldn't work either because if we're all hitchhiking, who the hell's going to pick us up if we don't have a car? I don't know. We can just hitchhike with your family and just keep hitching. Because no one's going to be there to pick your ass up because there's no cars. They outlaw them all. Outlaw the trucks. Outlaw everything. Outlaw living. Just sit in your freaking house and rot. That's what the Democrats want you to do. Sit there and freaking rot like shit. And vote Democrat. Come in the country, you don't speak English, vote Democrat. I got a quick story. I did my walk the other day, 2-mile walk in the morning. An Afghani man on riding a bicycle stopped me and followed me like a puppy. He didn't speak English, gave me a freaking piece of paper, a note to call his son. I did the good thing. I called his son. First I was worried about there was freaking rising or sarin on the freaking paper. But I didn't see him foaming from the mouth, so I took the paper and I called, didn't get an answer. And the guy kept following me back and forth, back and forth. I go, man, you can't follow me home. But he doesn't speak English. And I'm saying, how do you live in a country you don't speak the language? If I lived in Afghanistan or any country on earth, I would learn the freaking language first and foremost. Or you couldn't live there. That's just common sense. You got to learn the language, then the culture, right? You got to communicate. So what I did, I go, this guy's not following me home. So I walked him to DMV, stuck him in line in DMV, and I went in DMV and went out the exit door. True story, that's what happened. I figured they can help at DMV, let them help him. I was going to give him Pelosi's number, but I didn't have her freaking number. She wants to bring them all in there, but they don't want to take care of these people. I'm sorry. I feel bad for the guy, but you know what? You're not coming to sit in my freaking front lawn and hanging out, and then next thing you know, they got to live here. He's a squad. He's got to stay in your house. Screw that. You know? Learn the goddamn language, and then we can talk. But until then, you know what? It's insane to me how these freaking Democrats think. Because they don't give a damn about people. They act like they do. They say they do, but they don't. They just want their freaking vote. They could care less who you are, where you're from, or what you're doing. Just vote for us. That's all they care about. All they care about. You look at these congressmen and senators. They're unbelievable. The bullshit they say. It's just so stupid. People actually believe this crap, and then you got the media defending these animals. That's the sick part. Why are you defending these people? They're on the side of the criminals. How many times I got to say it? Just look at the facts. Look at the facts. They got cop killers, no problem. We got to take care of the cop killers. You know, not the cops that are killed, but the cop killers, no problem. We got to worry about them. Get them out of jail. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. These protesters are supposed to be tolerant. The Tea Party people didn't do any damage. They picked up their garbage. They protested. They had signs. And they would say, oh, Ron Williams or Bob Beckel, the buzzard Bob Beckel, I call him. No, they had mean signs. Oh, really? Well, these other assholes are beating up Trump supporters, spraying mace in women. Where's the women's rights groups? You're spraying mace in women. Is that okay? I guess the Democrats are okay with that, right? Spraying mace, as long as you're Republican, it's okay, right? They were looting stores. They fight with the cops. All Democrat voters, you people. All Democrats. And in the Middle East, these poor children, little kids, babies, getting gassed. In America, we have safe spaces for adults. That's right. You're in college, you're a freaking adult because you're over 18. More times than not, right? So if you're 18, you're a freaking adult. And they have to have safe spaces because we have a President Trump. But in the Middle East, they're getting gassed. So tell me what makes freaking sense to you. These adults whining about their little safe spaces. Did we have a safe space because we had Jimmy Carter when I was a kid? No. I even voted for him because I didn't know any better because they told me that was my first vote as a kid. I did what the teacher said. Obviously, I didn't do it again, did I? But I'm just saying, now, it's just, oh, this guy's so evil because the bitch didn't win because she couldn't look in the mirror and say, you know what, maybe I'm the freaking problem. You ever think of that, Hillary? You're the freaking problem instead of blaming others. That's what Democrats do too. Think about it. They blame others all the freaking 100% of the time instead of saying, you know what, I effed up and it's my fault. I'm sorry. And if you said that, people say, oh, wow, man, that's okay. We're with you. You messed up. You admitted you made a mistake and you're sorry. That's what people want. They can see the freaking lies. But she still got 60 million freaking votes with all lies. It's amazing to me. People like this scandal. Scoundrel. Either way. But I mean, so I guess you see how I feel about this. I think it's bullshit. I'm sick of the bullshit. They won't give this man a chance. But when Obama, if you disagreed with him, you were a racist. You were a race baiter. You were racist. Now they're saying you're racist because Susan Wright's a black woman. No, she's a freaking scoundrel. Oh, and another one. What about Elizabeth Warren? She pays her women less than her men. That's another one. How do you freaking run on this equal pay bullshit when Elizabeth Warren, the queen of equal pay, is paying her women less than her men that work for her? Does any media even say that? Anyone ever say that? How is this freaking possible that they get away with this bullshit? And these idiots still vote for them. Are they brain freaking dead or what, folks? Think about it. This woman pays her women less. Hillary did the same thing, and so did Obama. But they're on the equal pay thing. We had the equal pay for equal women. And I'm all for that. That's fine and dandy. But it's the Democrats that aren't equal pay. And then you get the Republicans that are weak as shit because they recuse themselves. Why does Jeff Sessions recuse himself? Why did he recuse himself? Huh? Hillary sat with, Hillary too. Pelosi sat with a freaking Russian. Did she recuse herself from living or what? I mean, it's unbelievable. Nunez, they don't like him. They have to say, oh, he has to recuse himself. You Republicans are freaking weak ass, man. I wish I was up there. I would say, kiss my ass. I'm not recusing shit. You're a freaking liar and you're a scoundrel and you need to stand up for it. You need to stand up for one other thing before I go. The death tax. All the Democrats are for the death tax. Any of you people that have freaking businesses out there, anything you want to leave your kids, good luck, you're stupid if you vote Democrat. How could you vote for Democrat when they want to take your property away or your business away? Or you're going to sell half your business to pay the freaking tax to the government. That's the Democrat death tax, and no one talks about it. The Republicans, I have freaking ads on TV about that. Here's what Democrats want to do. They want to screw you. And they want to screw you when you're dead. And they want to double screw you and screw your children. That's what your Democrats want to do. But yet you idiots will still go out there and vote freaking Democrat. You get what you deserve, folks. You get what you deserve. Thank God for Trump right now. Let this man do his freaking job, and the Republicans better get off their ass and let him do his thing. God, I had a good say today. Good night. Happy Easter, folks.